Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Samuel here, and welcome back to my channel. So essentially, I think about give you guys another tour about my Fortnite account because actually I want to tell you something about myself. The reason I actually got to the game Fortnite because it's just like an awesome like online video game I got from my little brother Chubbies. Shout out to you, my little brother, because I don't have to live with him. But anyways, also because I even been like loving this game because of like my favorite show on Disney XD, but it's somehow not playing more. It's called Player Select, where it's like it's basically like quote unquote YouTube on DirecTV or cable or something, and or Disney X or Disney XD or whatever's. But anyways, it's because I heard so much about the game Fortnite, and like I was just so into it because Fortnite is just like one of the best games I ever played since I started playing since 2021. Because like I actually got it my Nintendo Switch during my birthday and essentially I started playing obviously since Chapter 2 Season 5 because like after I got my Nintendo Switch during my birthday, because like I said, this was from 2021, so like I've been playing Fortnite for the past like 4 years. And before I get into a more tour about myself, I mean a tour about my Fortnite account, because I want to show you more about myself on my Fortnite account. Essentially, I want to tell you about more about myself on Fortnite. So basically, when I was like during high school and stuff, and because obviously since 2021, I've always wanted to play that game Fortnite, and it was because like ever since 2017, I've always wanted this Nintendo Switch because I just been loving Nintendo since I was just a kid. And essentially, I used to have this old game console called Nintendo 3DS because I've been having so much fun with that little device when I was a kid. I've been playing like Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Star Fox 64, and Mario Party DS, and like Pokemon Sun and Moon Ultra actually, and Pokemon Y. Um, what are these? Oh yeah, I used to play Mario Kart DS and including Mario Party DS. Like, oh my god, those games were so much fun back in the day. But so years later, until 2021, I got myself the Nintendo Switcheroonie. And like essentially, I started with like two games, which is obviously Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and of course Fortnite. But until soon enough later, until like today actually, because of Christmas last year, I began so many like all the games and stuff on my Switch. Like I began like Rocket League and Mario Kart 8 and Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Scarlet, Minecraft, and essentially recently I even got this from my mother from Christmas last year, which is obviously this Sonic X Shadow Generations. Like it's such an awesome game. Like I've been able to play it yet because the thing about my Switch is that I have very low memory because Rocket League and Fortnite have been like one of like, the biggest games on my Switch, but until Nintendo managed to somehow update my Switch because I actually got more storage for the whole like Nintendo Switch 2 features. I actually got more storage, and I managed to re-download Minecraft. But I don't think I need like a new like memory card or like another Switch so I can like do more storage for my games because I want to get back to my other games, especially like especially I really want to play this because I haven't even played it yet, obviously, because I mean I've been loving Sonic obviously, but like even though I like Sonic, but it's just I gotta be honest, like Sonic Generation is such an awesome game, but actually my favorite game I ever seen, and I did actually play it. It was Sonic Unleashed. Like it was an awesome Sonic game. Like, because I love the like the gimmick or feature where Sonic turns to a werehog at night, like a werewolf. But essentially, a little bit more about myself in Fortnite. Basically, I've been loving the game so much, and like I thought it was just like an online PvP video game, but so during during my first ever season, I had no idea what was going on because the Zero Crisis live event, it was actually my first ever live event I ever did, but it was a solo event because obviously that's how it worked in the Zero Crisis event. But yeah, like it's just for a fact that like this Zero Crisis finale event was my first ever live event I ever done, and essentially and like I was just so confused like what was going on. Like I had no idea there was like live events in Fortnite. And then essentially after that, I started I'm getting more used to the game because like here's because I was thinking about me when it comes to battle royale. I'm kind of awful at builds when it comes to like like PvP or something, because I mean I can like I get build sometimes, or like build like cool structures, but when it comes to like PvP like with my friends, or like, or obviously with sweats, I get annihilated because I don't do well with builds. So this is obviously why I've mostly been playing zero build since it was introduced in chapter 3. And essentially, during chapter 2, season 7, that was also my favorite season back then, because it was like awesome, like all the like the abductors and like the mothership, the weapons, and like especially the theme of the season, obviously. Because even though I didn't play chapter 1, but I will tell you guys, season 9 was actually my favorite, because of like I love all like the cool weapons and like the theme of the season, especially Neo Tilted, because I'm pretty sure you guys love Neo Tilted. And essentially, also, my most favorite live event was like, because I've been watching videos of all live events, obviously, because live events are awesome. And essentially, my favorite live event for chapter 1 was actually the final showdown, because it was like Power Rangers and Pacific Rim. Like, it was such an awesome live event when I first saw it in the video. And essentially, um and like, and of course, back to chapter 2, and of course, when I was been like enjoying the season, and of course, and of course, I did my first live event with my little brother, because I never did those like multiplayer live events, because I never, because I know it was a thing, but except for the Zero Crisis, because like I said, it was a solo event. But essentially, my first live event I did with a friend, but it was actually my little brother I did the live event with, was obviously Operation Skyfire. And then, of course, after that, that's where we head to chapter 2, season 8. And essentially, that season had my most favorite live event during that chapter 2, obviously. And it was literally the end of them, because it was just mind blowing of what I saw. And it's even the fact that my most favorite actor was literally in the game. I'm talking about my boy Dwayne the Rock Johnson, because he was literally one of the members of the Seven, the Foundation. And so far, I do have him obviously on Fortnite, obviously. And then, of course, obviously from chapter 3, it was such an awesome season. I mean, chapter. But like I said, I miss Stone Mustard, because he was a legend. Because I obviously know that he retired nearly on chapter 3, season 4, Paradise. But it's even the fact that during chapter 3, season 1 was actually my favorite, because I mean, I did my first ever Winterfest. I loved like the POIs, especially because I know obviously Tilted came back, and I know all you guys like Tilted, but it's even the fact that it's even a recreation at chapter 1, and it's even because I've been loving the Sanctuary POI, and of course actually during chapter 2, season 8, that's where I've been learning about the storyline about Fortnite, because it's so cool of what I've been learning about since like I started learning about the storyline. And essentially, like my most favorite live event during chapter 3 was is that, because I'm pretty sure you might get mad at this, but I'm pretty sure but like I missed the collision line event, and essentially, I gotta admit, the fracture event was actually my favorite, because like it was like cool, like gathering the 0 point shards, and like getting the 0 points power back, and like of course it starts like breathing like chunks of like land, so that we could initiate zero fusion. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you might get mad at me for that, because I'm pretty sure, because I heard hearing that a lot of people hate that event, because it was so lame, because of it was just 40 minutes of like gathering 0 point shards. But like I said, I actually love that event. It was amazing. And of course, obviously, we move on to my personal favorite chapter, because this chapter was honestly my favorite. It was obviously chapter 4, because just it's just the island and like the seasons, dude. They were so awesome, dude. Because like the chapter 4 island, it was literally like Asgard from Thor, and also aka the Avengers. Because that island is just so cool, like how it looks like just floating in space, because after like we forged our new home from the fracture events. And then, of course, we move on to my favorite season, which also I hate my favorite season, which is chapter 4, season 2, because that season was awesome. It's obviously mega, because of like all the cool like weapons and the POIs, because I just been loving all these stuff from the mega season, like the lock-on pistol, the kinetic blade, Mega City, and especially because we even had a whole like Attack on Titan collab, because Attack on Titan was actually a pretty cool anime. Because I've heard so much about it, but I haven't checked it out yet. But I'll try to check it out soon enough. But it's just the fact that, like, it's just for the fact that like Attack on Titan was such an awesome like collab I ever seen. And essentially, we move on to chapter 5. Or wait, actually, I've almost forgotten. The Big Bang event was my favorite event, obviously, from chapter 4, because we didn't have those major events during seasons 1, 2, and 3 and 4. But at least I got to experience the Big Bang event during the OG season. And like it's just for the fact that like that event was amazing, the Big Bang event, because it's telling like the whole like story of like how we begun, like it was just nothing. Then all of a sudden we had Big Bang, and then we're all here. But like it's like Fortnite, aka Epic Games, are like replicating that, since like it was called the Big Bang event. And essentially, we move on to my second favorite chapter, because actually, chapter 4 is my favorite, and then my second favorite was chapter 5, and my third favorite was chapter 2, because it's where I started. But chapter 5, dude, oh my god, that chapter was amazing because of like all like the mod weapons. Because I've been loving the mod weapons, because you can essentially make whatever combos you want, or essentially you even recreate your favorite weapons from even from other games, like such as like Call of Duty or Modern Warfare, because like all the mod weapons are just amazing. And of course, we even like I even enjoyed those seasons as well, like the Absolute Doom season, the Greek season, because honestly, Myths and Legends was actually my favorite season during Chapter 5, which is aka Season 2. And then like my favorite live event, and then like my favorite live event I seen, I think it's never got to be the um the Rex season, because that event, actually I kind of missed it because my internet connection was being messed up. But like that event was actually insane, because that event, it was like a Fallout scene. Like after the pipes were like being destroyed, after it was revealed that Doctor Doom did this, and like it just went like Ridge just like it had like a big like explosion, and like it's just for the fact that it was literally like a Fallout scene, since they did obviously collab Fallout, in which I obviously had the skin T60 power armor. But it's just, that event was crazy, but even though I didn't miss it because my internet was being stupid. But like it's just for a fact though, like that chapter was amazing. And then of course we move on to the current chapter, which is on chapter 6. Because I've been loving that season 2, because chapter 6 is honestly mind blowing, because season 1 was absolutely mind blowing that we get to literally play as the literal Gogeta boss, aka Godzilla. And it's even the fact that we're here right now in Galactic Battle, which is the end in 5 days. That it's crazy that they literally updated the game where we get to literally just we get to like literally pilot or use the cannons on an actual Star Destroyer. Like that's just crazy. But yeah, like, and essentially, also all the years I've been playing Fortnite, which is obviously 4 years. These are like my friend things about Fortnite. It's just that it's the storyline, because I've been loving storylines in the video games. It's just I love this one from Fortnite because I just been loving the storyline. But even though people have been saying it's kind of slow, or like it's kind of mid, but I've been loving the storyline, and especially I've been completing every storyline quest that has existed, because I'm basically a storyline guy, and I've been trying to like, figure what's going on in the storyline, especially to my boy Restro. Shout out to you, Restro, because he's an awesome like storyline maker, because he's been like following the storyline as well. Especially he's been fans of the Last Reality and the Imagined Order, and especially the 7. Because because I've been hearing so much that like those like the 3 main factions of the game. Because I basically learned that the Last Reality and the Imagined Order are essentially like the main like bad factions, while the 7 is basically the main good faction. I just don't know if we'll be able to see them one day, because the 7 are basically awesome people, especially with the Foundation being The Rock, aka my most favorite actor. But and essentially and essentially my second favorite thing about Fortnite is the collaborations, because like they've been collaborating so many like awesome like things I've been loving, like for example, they've been obviously like collaborate like the Avengers, because I do have Captain America, because my dad loves Captain America, and essentially like YouTubers as well, because I have one of my favorite YouTubers as well, which is Lachlan. And essentially after that, like especially they've been like doing also more like collaborations I've been loving. Like for example, they literally during chapter 3 of season 3, they literally collabed with one of my most favorite animes, Dragon Ball, and I do have Goku, and especially his son Gohan. And not only that, they even collide with one of my most favorite animes, My Hero Academia. And essentially, I have Deku, Todoroki and Ochako. Like I want to get Bakugo actually because I have a little sister and she loves Bakugo. And especially I have another favorite character, Suyu Asui, but they didn't make her yet, obviously. And especially for the fact that like they even collab Naruto too, but I don't have any Naruto skins because I really want Naruto because Naruto is one of my favorite animes as well. And also like not only that, and like especially the fact that like even during chapter 5, they literally collabed the first ever Nintendo collaboration, which is Solid Snake. Because I know that Solid Snake also is obviously in Nintendo because of Super Smash Bros. Obviously, and it's just for the fact that I know where he's from. He's spelled Metal Gear Solid, and like it's just for a fact that like I've been loving like all these skins that we've been getting, and especially that I've been getting too, and especially with Star Wars because like because like the first ever like Star Wars skin I ever got it was obviously himself, Darth Vader. Because like I didn't have that much like money or V bucks to like buy all these certain things or like or some other things. But it's just the fact that after like I bought my first ever Battle Pass, which is chapter 2, season 6. I like Agent Jones was basically my first ever skin I ever got it, and of course Call Teamer was my first ever item shop skin I bought. So that's a bit about everything about myself from Fortnite. Well, now I'm here to show you a tour about my skins because I will show you more cool skins I've been getting. So it's actually here's right here. She's my first ever skin I ever got it because it kind of inspired because she kind of inspired me after I got my most rare skin, Mecha Callmaster. And essentially, I got the most rare skin I ever gotten because it was not actually it was actually not meant to return. It's literally the paradigm. Because I heard that like she was only supposed to appear once because the end event during chapter 1, but somehow they brought her by mistake and essentially I guess actually keep her because I thought Epic Games was gonna like remove from my locker after they heard about the issue, but essentially they were so kind to let us keep it whoever bought it, and of course I got my V Bucks back from that. And essentially, like I even want to give a shout out to Kaz, the Lego Fortnite YouTuber, because I even have the Ocelot skin because I know he's been loving that skin like I do because I even use him a lot during Lego because I love his Lego style in Lego Fortnite Oxel because I've been loving his like custom head and stuff and like I just been loving that skin to wear. And like especially and here's right here this is my first ever Star Wars skin I ever gotten which is obviously Darth Vader. But I do want to show you my first ever Star Wars skin I bought from the item shop, which is one of my favorite characters, the one and only Luke Skywalker. I want to get a Ray, but I don't have enough money or V-Bucks to get that. But essentially, of course, I even got one of my favorite YouTubers, Mr. Beast. But I didn't get Mr. Beast 6,000 because I didn't have enough. But yeah, like it's just for a fact though, like I've been loving all these skins I've been getting, and especially because like all these all awesome skins. And essentially, I want to tell you guys, I'm actually a bit of a furry to be honest, because I actually got into furries thanks to my because I want to give a shout out to my most favorite YouTuber slash furry YouTuber, Rael the Protogen, because essentially he's actually one who got me to furries, and especially because I have a best friend named Ben. He's actually a furry as well, and we're actually best furry friends. Because I think we'll show you my favorite furry skin I ever gotten, which is actually Packlier Highwire, because I've been loving her Packlier style. And also not only that, I want to show you my best friend's favorite furry skin, which is Kamiko. And yes, I do have her obviously. And like essentially and like also it's even crazy that like we've got like a whole like Avatar collaboration too, because I did actually bought the premium because I was like, why not? Because it's so cool. Oh yeah, and not only that, I even have my other favorite Fortnite YouTubers, Nick A30. Because obviously he's an awesome like Fortnite Twitch and also YouTuber, because I'll try to be like, because obviously here's the also thing about me guys, for this channel I'll try to be like kid friendly, like Preston and Nick A30, like no like cuss words or like other bad things, because I'm trying to be like, I try to be kid friendly, like Preston Nick A30. And not only that, is he for a fact that like I also would give a shout out to my one of my good friends, Sip Biscuit, because I did not even ask, because I actually wanted to scam because I didn't have enough. But essentially, he was so kind to give me this because I had the OG Oxalotl. He gave me the Wave Rider Oxo skin. Like shout out to you, Sip Biscuit, because I was not expecting for you to get because I wasn't even asking for you to give me that, and that was so kind of him. And essentially, not only that, like what's some of the good skins I have here? Oh yeah, I gotta be honest. I even this is honestly one of my favorite like custom skins I ever gotten because I do this brand called Adidas. I basically have this the Vote Vigilance, and of course that's my combo for the skin because I love it how it looks, and essentially not only that let's see here. What's have I got in that's like pretty interesting. Oh yeah, also just for all you Fortnite fans, I did actually bought him because I think he's pretty cool. I also bought Allier because he is an awesome YouTuber as well. And also not only that, but also this skin's on the second style, but also a shout out to Tico too, because he's one for YouTubers, and essentially I do have the fishy. But like I said, it's the second style because I like how he looks with the whole like pirate style, especially with the gills on his and his face because he looks pretty cool with the gills. And also not only that, I also when we get shout out to like one of my good friends from high school from the pack, Rob, because I was not even expecting for him to give it to me, but he gave me the frozen bundle because I actually wanted the skin. Like I'll talk about these guys right here. Like I got Snowheart, and then we got Frostbroker. But also not only that, this is even the skin I wanted, Snowdrift, because I've been hearing so much about the Fox Clan too in Fortnite, because I do have members of the Fox Clan, which is obviously Kimiko I showed you, and also Stray, and also the new one that came out, Surge. But like I said, shout out to one of my good friends Rob from the pad because I did not even ask him for to give me the Frozen bundle because he's such an awesome friend of mine from the pack. Also, shout out to all you, shout out to my other guys as well from the pack, such as Mario, Fernando, Elijah, and Alex. Because I'm even part of the pack as well because I miss all my friends from high school because I do have the numbers, but it's just we haven't seen each other in so long because it's been over like 2 years. I never seen them. But like it's just we've been having like fun memories and stuff, and like what's even funny is that I mentioned our friend Elijah. He said over friends always keep saying that like me and Elijah look alike because and they keep calling us like twin stuff, and like it's pretty funny. But like it's just for a fact that like it's just for a fact that like it's pretty funny that 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 like that they always call us twins whenever we see each other during like lunch or something or weight training. And essentially, guys, I do want to show you my gaming my gamer tag because I'm pretty sure you guys want to see my gamer tag, but as you can see, it's TBNR Granja TL. Now here's why I didn't make that name because I'm really thinking about like changing my name or actually. So essentially, with the name TBNR Granja TL, essentially, it's basically combined with my three favorite things about from my gamer tag. So essentially, TBNR is obviously from TBNR Frags because obviously, like I said, Preston has been my all time favorite YouTuber since I was just a kid, and like it's just for the fact that he's an awesome YouTuber. And essentially, with Greninja, because obviously Greninja is my favorite Pokemon, especially Ash Greninja. He's awesome because I actually love his Ash Greninja style the most because I love it how like he has like all like the black like fins and like the red fin on top, and especially he has like the big like water shuriken behind his back. And then with TL, it's short for team leader because I couldn't fit that name in because it was obviously too big. But it's just for the fact that it's obviously from Cult Team Leader because like I said, Cult Team Leader is my favorite skin from Fortnite. So that's how I decided to make that name for myself. TBNR Granja Team Leader. But even though TL is short for Team Leader because like I said, I couldn't fit the name. But so, anyways, not only that, I became like because actually I want to tell you something about myself. I actually been subscribed to the crew pack since like chapter 4, season 4, because like I've been getting nonstop on these passes because I've been getting every single battle pass, and also Lego pass and the music pass, especially the OG pass because I just want to get all these cool cosmetics and like all sort of things because also I do want to like give like thing of like how many stuff I have. So essentially, for my skins, I have over 200. I have over 298 skins. And for my backblings, I have over 373 backblings. And then for pickaxes, I have over 313 pickaxes. And for gliders, I have 203 gliders. And then I basically only have 3 kicks because also even shout out to Rob again because he even gave me these two shoes such as Fluffy Buns and Nike Dunk Low Code Dot GP what the, and essentially also obviously the Air Jordan High OG shoes from the remix season. And then of course I have 118 contrails, and then I have 20 auras, which is named for the festival. And essentially, here's all my emotes and stuff. So essentially, I have over 366 emotes, 50 traversal emotes, 19 group emotes, 235 emojis, only 2 toys, and also I have 300. 235 emojis. And then for my raps, I essentially have over 232 raps, and I can't even count how many banners I have because I have so many. And essentially, also for my lobby, I essentially have over 66 lobby musics and 88 jam tracks. And for my loading screen, I have over 395 loading screens. And also for instruments, I essentially have over 13 basses, 21 guitars, 5 drums, 5 guitars, and essentially I have over 8 microphones. And essentially, I'll tell you guys one thing. I only have 2 SUVs, which is the Behemoth and the Tesla. And essentially, I have over like 12 decals for them, obviously, for both the Cybertruck and the Tesla. But essentially, I'll tell you guys one thing. I have so many like whiplashes and stuff because I essentially have over 22 whiplashes because honestly, most of them are from Rocket League, but essentially a couple of them are actually from the item shop because I'm getting so much like cool cars and stuff. And essentially, I have all the decals I have from all like 22 whiplashes. I essentially have over 139 decals. And essentially for my wheels, I have over 32 wheels for both the SUVs and whiplashes. And I have 8 trails for both. And essentially I have 8 for both of them boosts. Like I said, I can't replicate how many banners I have because I have so many banner icons because I can't even count how many there are because there's obviously no count or like counter for like how many banners I have. So essentially, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed this part 2 of about more about myself in Fortnite. And essentially a more tour about my locker because I really want to show you guys my locker of like how much good stuff I've been getting from the past. Because like I said, I've been loving this game since 2021. So essentially, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and also make sure to turn your notifications on. That you miss any of my videos. And also comment down below of like how many of like what other videos should I make, or any if you guys have any ideas. Also comment in more. Also comment questions because I want to try to do like Q&As and stuff. But remember, be kid friendly because I'm trying to be kid friendly on my channel because I'm not trying to be like I'll be a cussy or be like that bad or anything. So like I said, I'm gonna be kid friendly. So remember, if you guys have any ideas for me, make sure to let me know in the comments below, and also comment below questions about more about myself or anything else. But remember, it has to be kid friendly. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.